Okay, good morning. Welcome to
Math problem number 176.
Math Problems 176. So today we were just starting a new chapter that talks about speed and distance and miles and time. So it's a application of ratios.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. So we're gonna do. You brought a car in, right?
Yeah.
Show your car. Awesome. A car travels at a constant speed of 60 miles per hour. How long does it take to go 270 miles? Okay. Do you understand the question?
Yep.
What are we trying to solve for?
We're trying to solve for miles per hour here because actually we're trying to solve.
How long does it take to go?
Yeah,
270
we're trying to solve for We're trying to solve for hours.
Right, hours. So let's write that. Oops, sorry. Okay, we're going to try to solve for hours or time. Okay.
Yeah, time.
So can you tell me how far the car goes in some simple times?
Well, in 1 hour, it would go 60. That would be 60 miles per hour.
Okay, so how far does it go in 1 hour?
In 1 hour, it goes 60 miles. 60 miles. 1
Okay.
hour, 60 miles.
Okay. How far does it go in 2 hours?
2 hours, you just double it. It's 120.
Okay. How far does it go in 3 hours?
This 3 over 1, 80.
Awesome. Okay. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so this is how they were talking about it in the book. 1 hour, it goes 60 miles. 2, it goes 120 miles. 3 hours, it goes 180 miles. What are we trying to solve for?
270 miles.
Well, what are we trying to solve for? We know that's how far it goes. What are we trying to solve for?
We're trying to solve for the time.
For the time. Okay, so what do you want this to be equal to?
So this has to equal x over 270.
Awesome. Okay. How much time? We don't know. That's what we're trying to solve for.
Yeah.
But it did go 270 miles. So what equation do you want to set up here?
Well, we have to so we have to set up 1 over 60 equals x over 270.
Ooh, cool.
Well, and now we have to figure out something to multiply 60 by to get to 270. Or we could just divide 270 by 60.
Why does dividing 270 by 60 work?
Well, that works because you're gonna have this time you know what you're dividing by, so you just have to find the quotient.
Quotient.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, but we also have this ratio here.
Yeah.
1 over 60 equals x over 270. How would I solve this ratio problem? What do? I'm trying to solve for x.
Yeah. So you have to multiply the quotient by you have to multiply the quotient over the quotient to get x over 270.
Okay. So what do I need to do? What's the next step here?
You have to divide 270 by 60.
What do I want to do to solve this ratio here?
You need to turn this into that.
Okay. That's true. I want to get an equation that says x equals something.
So you've got to multiply by 270.
Ah. Right? So I want to solve for x. So I want to say x equals. And in order to do that, I got to multiply both sides by 270. So I get 270 over 60. Okay? And that's why dividing works, because we've got a little ratio problem here. What you're saying is absolutely right. I have to figure out what I'm going to multiply 60 by to get 270.
Yeah, but there's another way to do it.
Right, there's another way to do it. So I want you to be able to think of both of those ways. Now, how do I divide 270 by 60?
Well, you can set up long division,
You could set up long division. Yeah.
or you could simplify
You
it.
could simplify first, definitely.
So you can take a 10 out of each.
You can take a 10 out.
27. 27 over 6, and I think 27 is prime. You have to check the primes up to
Yeah, let's check and see if 27 is prime. So this is 27 over 6.
And the rule says you have to check up to the prime, the square above 27. In this case, it's 36.
Okay.
So you have to check 2, 3.
Does 2 go into 27?
No.
Okay, how about 3?
Yeah, it does.
Alright, what is it?
It's 3 times 9. 3 times 9.
So this is 3 times 9,
And this is 3 times 2.
or 3 times 2.
It's cancelable. 3
Yeah,
is,
so I've got 9 divided by 2 now. So 270 divided by 6 is the same as 9 divided by 2.
which is 9 halves.
Yeah? Which is what? As a decimal.
As a decimal, it's 9 point. It's 0.5 times 9. It's 0.5 times 9.
Yeah, 0.5 times 9.
Which is 0.45. It's 4.5.
4.5. There you go. 4.5 hours, which is how many hours and then how many minutes?
Which is 4 hours and 30 minutes.
Good job. Alright, and let's see if that makes sense. 60 miles an hour for 4 hours is 240 miles.
Yeah.
60 miles for half an hour is how many miles?
60 miles for half an hour is 30
And
miles.
what's 240 plus 30?
270.
Good job. Alright, that's a fun new section, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, good job, sweetie.